Well, happy Sunday to you all. Here we are. First look press release has dropped and we're going to get right into it, guys. I thought tonight might be a rather boring, perfunctory episode, and while there are elements of that, it's looking like it could get quite dramatic. I think you all know why. Let's have a look. The Love Island Grafties are back with a bang. It's a new day in the villa, and fresh from the results of the final recoupling, it's not long before the villa receives a text which reads, "Islanders, it's awards season, and tonight you're invited to a ceremony all about you. The winner of each category has been chosen by the public. Prepare your acceptance speeches and glam up. It's time for the Grafties. Hashtag, and the winner is hashtag roll the tapes. What surprises will the night have in store?" Now, I don't want to blow my own trumpet here, but those of you who watch my channel will know I did cover the Grafties nominations and clips quite extensively in a video with a similar title, so by all means go and watch that so you know who's nominated and which bits are nominated, and you'll be far more in the light than just me reading what I'm going to read to you now. But there we go, the Grafties are back tonight. We all knew it was coming. It's like movie night part 2, and trust me, there's some drama coming. A surprise text rocks the villa. As the Islanders take their front row seats to watch all of the action, it's time for the first award of the night, as the screen flashes up to reveal the public have been voting for their least favourite couple. With shocked reactions from the Islanders, Jesse says, "Savage." As the Islanders learn of the 3 couples in the bottom 3, who will take to the podium to accept their award? And when a surprise text message interrupts proceedings, what will it mean for the winners of the least favourite couple? Well, we all know it's going to mean that the least favourite couple are dumped. Who do you think it's going to be? Could it be Harry and Lola? I wonder. It's definitely going to be them, isn't it? Because we've been encouraged to vote after the last couple of episodes. I think they did it on Unseen last night. And of course it's going to be Harry and Lola, because the public haven't had a chance to establish any kind of connection with them. They don't really know them. So why on earth would they be voting to keep them in? It doesn't make sense. So Harry and Lola will most likely be dumped, and it'll happen at the beginning of the Grafties apparently, and it'll be pretty savage. But we all expected it. Things get heated as awards night continues. As the Love Island Grafties continues, it's not long before tension begins to build, as the Islanders learn who's been voting for prestigious awards, including Flirtiest Performance, nominees Sean, Grace and Joey, It's Giving One-Sided, nominees Josh, Jess and Ruben, Most Dramatic Performance, nominees Kieran, Jesse and Nicole, Ultimate Pot Stirrer, nominees are Joey, Sean and Ruben, although it should just be Sean, Sean and Sean. Unfinished Business, nominees are Grace and Josh, Mimi and Ayo and Grace and Joey. Epic Fail, well, nominees are Kieran, Mimi and Sean. With Joey nominated in the Flirtiest Performance category, his conversations with Lola are aired on the big screen for all to see, leaving Jessie less than impressed with his antics, as she says, "Well, you used the troublemaker line on me first. If she put in more of a graft, would you have failed the test?" Next, with Josh nominated for It's Giving One-Sided, Sean, of course, is quick to share his thoughts, saying, "You've made Mimi exclusive quite quick as well, so I feel like it's some one-sided game, to be fair." And Josh quips back and says, "I just didn't need to go through 3 people to know who I want." Obviously digging at Sean there. Sean goes on to explain, "You've come in, stuck with Mimi, contemplated it with Grace, but you didn't have the bottle to go through with it. You've made some mad moves and played it quite safe." As Joey gets involved, he defends comments made by Sean and says, "I feel like what he's trying to say is you've gone exclusive under pressure quite quickly." As Josh replies, "What you're saying doesn't even make sense, Joey bro." And as Jessie jumps to Joey's defense, she tells Josh, "You're not listening. This is your problem." And it appears the drama of the night is just getting started. As the winners are revealed one by one and tension builds, what dramatic conversations and secret moments will come to light, causing friction and revelations aplenty. Well, surprise, surprise that Sean is causing drama. You know, Sean really needs to learn how to keep his mouth shut. I don't know if any of you were watching Love Island Unseen last night, but they had a moment where a group of Islanders decided to make up their porn star names, a game I always hate and don't approve of, but never mind. And the one they came up with for Sean was Gobstopper. Now, he really should put a stopper in his gob and stop talking, because he always seems to be ganging up. Have you noticed? It's always the Josh, Mimi, Ayo thing. He doesn't seem to do it to many of the other couples. He's just zoned in on them. It's like, Sean, stop it. We don't need your opinion anymore. We've had it for the last how many episodes in a row? Your thoughts are not needed. Leave Josh and Mimi alone. Leave Io and Jessica alone. Keep your trap shut. And he just doesn't. So there's obviously going to be quite a heated confrontation here. And, you know, Josh has made moves relatively quickly because he's had to. When you think about it, Uma only left about a week ago. So, you know, he hasn't had tons and tons of time like all the OGs have had. Let's remember that. A lot of these people now are just OGs. You know, a lot of them have been in there since day one. Obviously, some not necessarily all there from day one, but a lot of them have been. So, once again, Sean causing trouble, guys. What else do you think might happen? Am I correct about who's going to get dumped? You let me know. And we'll catch up later. And that's a promise that I'm not going to keep.